Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, the earth was very quiet. There were no people, no cities, and no animals like the ones we see today. The world was full of plants, rivers, mountains, and oceans, all waiting for something amazing to happen. Man.
Then, from deep inside a forest, the first humans appeared. They were very curious and a little afraid, but they were brave too. They didn't know how to make houses or cook food yet, but they knew how to work together, and that was their biggest strength.
Yeah, they were brave too. They didn't know how to make houses or cook food yet, but they knew how to work together, and that was their biggest strength.
They learned how to light fires to stay warm, how to hunt animals for food, and how to gather fruits from trees. Slowly, they started to understand the world around them. The first humans lived in small groups called tribes, helping each other. They had no schools, but they learned by watching and listening.
Slowly, they started to understand the world around them. The first humans lived in small groups called tribes, helping each other. They had no schools, but they learned by watching and listening. Soon, they started to draw pictures on cave walls to tell stories about animals and the stars in the sky. These drawings were the beginning of art. As time passed, humans became very clever.
They figured out how to plant seeds in the ground to grow food.
They didn't need to move from place to place anymore. They could stay in one spot and build villages.
The villages grew into towns, and the towns grew into cities with houses, shops, and even schools.
This was the beginning of civilization.
People invented amazing things like the wheel, boats, and tools to make life easier. They also started to talk to each other in many different languages, sharing ideas, stories, and dreams. Together, they built huge pyramids, castles, and temples that still stand today.
But the most important thing humans discovered was kindness.
They learned that by helping one another, they could make their world a better place. They invented medicines to heal the sick, created schools to teach children, and made laws to keep everyone safe and happy.
And so, humans kept growing, learning, and dreaming. They traveled to all parts of the earth and even into space. But no matter how far they go, the story of humanity always reminds us that we are stronger when we work together, care for one another, and never stop learning. And that's the magical journey of humanity, which continues to this very day.